Good evening, everybody. A look at our top headlines this evening, a ruling on Alabama's congressional lines, and an update on a deadly Sage Park shooting, plus a deadly Mobile County crash resulting in an arrest. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Woo woo, TGIF. I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend. But before the weekend gets started, I want to give you your top 5 stories for today, Friday. And then we're going to do our question and our poll of the day. So, are you guys ready for this? Let's go ahead and just start rocking and rolling. At number 5. Federal judges rule that Alabama must keep the current congressional lines. The 3-judge panel permanently blocked the state from using the map drawn by the Alabama legislature in 2023, saying it violated the Voting Rights Act by trying to dilute black voting power in the state. The current map, ordered by federal judges after striking the state-drawn map, has 2 black majority districts, including District 2, which includes most of the city of Mobile, as well as Clark, Conecuh, and Washington counties. Number 4, this Sunday marks the first anniversary of the worst mass shooting in the history of Baldwin County. A year after the violence, healing continues. May 11, 2024, in Stockton, there was an abrupt ending to May Day celebrations on Bryant's Landing Road when gunfire erupted, injuring dozens and killing 3 people, Michael Anderson Jr., Chiquita Ewing, and Christian Bradley. A memorial is scheduled for noon Saturday. More information can be found on WKRG.com. Meanwhile, the 3 shooting suspects remain behind bars in Baldwin and Mobile counties and are being held without bond until their cases are presented to a Baldwin County grand jury. Number 3, a person drowned Thursday in the waters of Quiet Water Beach in Escambia County, Florida. Escambia County Fire Rescue and EMS responded to a report of a drowning Thursday night around 8:30 to Flounders Chowder House. Escambia County deputies and the Coast Guard were also called to help. The person's body was found just after 10 p.m. and EMS confirmed the death just before 10:15 p.m. Number 2, an update on a deadly shooting at Sage Park. 4 of the 6 people arrested in the shooting are being held without bond after they appeared in court for the first time today. 20-year-old Ladarius Moore, 19-year-old Jaquinton Brantley, 20-year-old Mikhail Kimbrough, and 18-year-old Rodriguez Holyfield were all in court today. Prosecutors are pushing for an Ayes law to be used against all 4. This law allows judges more discretion to deny bond for people accused of violent crimes. The 5th suspect, 23-year-old Quintarius Parker, was arrested in Ohio and is being extradited back to Mobile. The 6th suspect is a juvenile who is also in custody. The shooting resulted in the death of 28-year-old Frenica Craig. And number 1, a woman from Citronelle is charged with reckless manslaughter in the death of a 5-year-old, her 5-year-old, she was the mother. State troopers say 30-year-old Cheryl Lynn was traveling with her 3 children on Highway 45 near Chunchula Landfill Road Tuesday night when her Honda Accord left the road and hit a tree. Troopers say the 5-year-old who was killed and a 7-year-old sibling who survived were not buckled up. A 1-year-old in the car was in a car seat but was also injured. Court documents claim Lynn was driving under the influence. Lynn remains in Metro Jail on a $100,000 bond. And that's a look at our top stories this afternoon. Kind of sad, huh? I thought they were kind of sad. But that's what's going on in the news, guys. That's what you guys need to know about. So we're here to give you that. All right, so moving on from all the sad news, we have our question of the day. And this, in the newsroom, was a big deal. It was a big deal all over the world yesterday. Pope Leo XIV is the first American pope. What are your thoughts on it? We wanted to know. So, I'm going to, 243 comments. You guys really have opinions about this. Okay. I'm going to scroll through past some of these because I know Devin and Bill already kind of went through some of them. So let's go ahead and find new ones. Let's see here. Brenda said she loves it. Colleen says wonderful. Joseph says there's no hope in the Pope, only Jesus saves. Lindsay says it's all fairy tales. Alan says he seems like a fair-minded and liberal Pope. God bless him in his endeavors. Diane says great qualifications and set in place by Pope Francis. All right, so you guys have a lot to say about this. A lot to say. So if you're interested in reading all these comments, you can go and find this question on our Facebook, WKRG. Spend some time scrolling there. And we're going to go ahead and get into our poll of the day. So our poll is, are you traveling for Mother's Day? 38% of you say yes, you're traveling. 62% of you voted no. Now, I don't know, like, what we're considering traveling. Like, is traveling, like, 50 miles or more? Like, I don't know what the mile range is. Like, I might go home for Mother's Day. I'll likely go home for Mother's Day. But I don't know if I would consider that traveling. It just depends on what you think traveling would be. I would probably say like 50 miles or more would be traveling for Mother's Day. So, again, you decide what you believe. Anyways, again, it's Friday. The work day is almost over. And then tomorrow, you know what, guys? I'm just going to tell y'all. I'm excited to sleep in tomorrow. A girl is tired, okay? She's tired. And she likes her sleep. So, super excited about that. Anyways, so we are going to go ahead and post our next question and poll of the day for Monday on our Facebook page today. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because I don't think these have been posted yet. But when they are, we want you to comment and vote in our poll and let us know your thoughts, your ideas. We like hearing from you guys. So our question of the day is, what's the greatest act of kindness you've ever experienced? I actually did a story yesterday about a delivery driver in Sims who noticed that there was an elderly lady that was acting a little strange, and the older lady was actively having a stroke. And the delivery driver called paramedics and stuff, and the woman's in the ICU, but the family is very thankful for this delivery driver. So that was the inspiration for this question. And then our poll of the day, do you have concerns about receiving Social Security benefits? So, again, we want to hear from you about this. So, go to our Facebook page. Here it is, right here, our Facebook page. We are live every weeknight at 5:30, every day, well, every weekday, I should say, at 8 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. So, we want you guys to chime in. Tell us what you're thinking about. Again, it's Friday. I can't say that enough. We made it to Friday, guys. So, thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Covering